That would be the noise Riff Raff would make.
What's that noise supposed to be?
You know what? Before we even start that, this is not going to go where... I realize this is our problem. Too many jokes.
We do need to dull this out a little bit.
There's just... No,
dumb this down a little.
Our whole life is just joke after joke. And I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done.
Sorry to laugh. I didn't mean to laugh.
That's that. Yeah. I knew it wasn't gonna. It wasn't a. All right. I'm done with jokes.
I can't not laugh every time you say it.
All right. I'm done with jokes. That's where I'm gonna start, and it's gonna be followed with. I'm gonna try 2 weeks. No laughing.
I love this idea. Yeah. I want to do it too, but I can't not laugh every time I think about it.
We should try a no laugh pod because
so stupid.
A no laugh pod because everyone always they want to make fun of Seinfeld, right? Because they say, "Well, try watching it without the laugh track," and it's like try anything without that. Like,
yeah.
So
try watching it without with the volume off.
You know, I started.
Then you won't think nothing.
This is not a good start to my fast.
No week. To just make the rule don't laugh for yourself, it creates that thing where they put the water in their mouth and whoever laughs first loses.
Would you almost say it was like I'm a good host?
You're a good host.
Yeah, I kind of had that queued up all day. I'm gonna see if we can. If you would have went along with it,
it's like a Buddhist monk thing. They always do shit like that. Like,
really?
There'll be these like Zen monks. They're like, I will put my arm over my head. I'll put my arm over my head for a month. I'm not gonna take it down, no matter what I do. It's like the no laugh thing. It'd be like, if I laugh, I have to go home and flag myself with like a whip or whatever. Right.
Yeah, we have not gotten off to a good... I'd be a horrible monk.
No, yeah. We'd be whipping ourselves all day.
Yeah. If they told me not to whip myself, I'd just immediately just start Yeah,
Ugh.
Man. But yeah, I was a little worried that I was going to say it and you weren't going to immediately bust out laughing, and then I would have to kind of keep going. Because I established the thing, and... Yeah, it'd been really bad if I cracked first, even though I established. It would have seemed like I staged it too much.
Yeah. Nate Burrows used to say I have like a serial killer laugh because I laugh at the stuff that you're not supposed to laugh at all the time. Wow. Like I'll tell he's like, you always tell some horrific story of somebody dying or being abused and then you laugh really hard after. And that is how I think that's so funny. I don't know.
Well,
like the one thing I was laughing at that made Nura mad was she watches these old 80s documentaries about AIDS.
Okay.
And they'll interview people who are like, it's before if you got AIDS before like 1992, you were like gonna die. They had like nothing. You're already you're just like me. So they'll interview these people. There's
2 weeks. I'm not laughing for the next 2 weeks, and it starts now.
They would interview these people, and this would make me laugh every time. They're interviewing these people, and they're just the most ordinary people. They're like, "Hey, I got AIDS, and I don't feel good all the time, and it's really a bummer. I just went on a date with this guy I didn't know." And then the interview ends and they go, 3 weeks later, Lisa was dead from AIDS. And I would laugh every time. Especially because they were so normal. They're just like, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm really trying to fight AIDS. 1 month later, Roger was dead from AIDS.
I don't see what's so funny about that.
It made me laugh every time.
I don't feel more successful right now after not laughing
Holding
at that.
Holding into laughter, it feels unhealthy. Like you get sick from
that.
Right.
Like dysentery?
Yeah.
Or wait, dysentery is that's not from holding it in. That's just from shitting too much.
I think it's like diarrhea.
Like literally the opposite. I think I just named. Actually, but what you were saying about what you laugh at, I think I found a way that you are going to have success.
How so?
Well, we know that all this show business stuff is pure pendulum stuff, right?
Okay.
So what?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Like it gets edgy and then it gets woke. And
Yeah, but you've never really been an edge or a woke or anything. You're like a blade with two sharp edges, you know, right?
I'm both edgy and woke.
You're a blade with
I don't fit in with anybody.
You're a blade with no handle.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Is that new? Did I
think
make that
there's
up?
something called a double-edged sword.
Oh, is that what that
A
means?
double-sided sword?
A double-edged sword means no matter what way you go.
I always thought that they said double-edged sword because every time you cut something else, it's also cutting you.
Right.
Like it's got every pro is also a con.
Right. So with you, it's like the business, the industry knows how sharp you can be, right?
Yeah.
But they also need to be able to hold on to you.
Yeah, they can't hold on to me.
But right now, there's no handle for you.
I'm a blade with no handle.
Right. A sword with no handle.
I'm a sword with no handle. I'm just a piece of sharp metal.
You're just one long sharp
I'm
thing.
like a piece of broken glass.
You're Annie Lennox. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's hard to pick up this broken glass.
So what I've realized, the pendulum is where all the stars have basically been trying to assimilate to the common man for the last decade.
Yeah.
Like we're just like you, right? Now the pendulum would suggest they want to go back to like Prince and Elton John and like people that are completely different than what they are. The people that you can say, no, they're actually better.
So they were conforming for a while, and you're saying these guys who were anti-conformists, like wearing big crazy sunglasses,
right?
Like
That's how you should give a fuck you to society. You wear big sunglasses.
I have another thought.
I almost laughed. I did. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
All right.
I will not hold you to not laughing for 2 weeks.
I thought I was in trouble if I did.
It's way too hard. I would never expect you to do something that I could never dream of doing myself. Like, that's insane.
What, being around you and not laughing? Yeah, that is impossible.
Not around me.
No. Take the compliment, man.
I'll take the whatever. But it's in life, not laughing is crazy.
I think I'm going to try it 2 weeks.
Every time you say it.
No, well, okay. I know I can permanently end laughter, by the way.
Even that was funny.
I know.
How would you permanently end laughter?
With my cool suicide.
Put Josh Ocean Thomas on stage. I don't know. Trying to take a shot at somebody. I like Josh.
Okay.
I like Josh. That was not a good example. He does really well on stage. Oh, I got Brian Rowe pretty good yesterday.
Let's hear what you did about Brian the Situation Rowe.
Brian Rowe made some joke about how even if he got shot in the face, he would have an open coffin. And I said there wouldn't be anyone at the funeral to see that.
Oh, that's you know what?
Which is almost the same joke.
Can I tell well, you know what? I'm not going to ask because, yeah, that puts you in a weird position. But the one you told, following the guy who was at a gay bar, who did 5 minutes about how much pussy he gets.
Yeah,
and
it was all about like he ended his set like I love titties.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I only got a minute left. Let me do this thing about I love titties. And he just said I love titties like over and over.
It was followed by Jason going up like, guys, this is a gay bar.
Yeah.
You need to adjust your material. How about maybe you walked up to your girlfriend to kiss her, but she also has a penis?
Yeah, I don't even remember what I said. But
damn.
Yeah, it was just about like.
All right, 2 weeks.
But the thing is, like, we do that open mic at a...
Doo-doo.
We do.
Try
not to
I'm never going to make it 2 weeks.
We do an open mic at a gay bar, and all these comics show up, and it was amazing to me in the first 2 weeks how many open mic comics have a joke where the punchline is just like somebody called me gay or this looked gay or... There was a guy who did the straight of Hermos, the gay of Hermos or whatever.
I can't go to your open mic for 2 weeks, I guess.
I think that stuff is kind of funny, I guess, to me. But the gay guys in the bar are like, this is my life.
First of all, right.
They're like, this is who I am. What you're just saying is an offhanded gay joke. That is my whole identity, and I'm here to celebrate it at a gay bar.
First of all, it's not really what you described isn't funny. It is funny if you're watching it from like a bubble that's outside of the room.
Yes.
So every one of our friends is hilarious in that manner.
Yeah. Yeah. In like the cosmic, the cosmic way things are playing out.
Our friends are cosmically funny.
From the point of view of like God being the author of the
honestly,
universe.
We keep saying our friends. We are cosmically funny.
Yeah.
Honestly, I keep doing that. Like, like I don't live in a rat-infested home.
I have something stuck in my head from this gay open mic. The last time we had Beer Belly, we canceled because like no one showed up, and there was like some gay concert in town, so the bar was just the bar was full of gay people who went to this concert nearby.
Gotcha.
Because it was like some gay singer.
Right, Elton John.
Cobra? I don't know who it is. I'm old.
Okay.
It felt old.
Elton Cobra.
It's some like Lady Gaga type singer who attracts gay people.
Okay, but
it's on a lower level.
I don't know, but I think I just made a new pop star with Elton Cobra.
I like Elton Cobra.
Yeah, that's hard to say.
I have a character I invented called Dylan Seymour Kaufman. I'll talk about it in a little bit. Let me finish the story.
Let's go straight to Dylan's. Wait.
Let me finish this real fast. So the bar was full. This has been stuck in my head. So after the mic, me, Paul, and Mark Allen are hanging out. You know Mark Allen, that black dude?
Yeah.
He's like a 40-year-old black guy. I don't think he's particularly into the gay stuff, but he loves Beer Belly. He's cool. I love Mark. I think I might. Whatever. I like Mark.
Go on tour with him.
I would go on tour with Mark.
Nice.
I think he's super funny, and I think he's got funny really fast.
Right.
He has some joke about like you want people to kind of act like they're stereotypes, otherwise they're probably CIA agents.
Okay.
Like if a Mexican isn't short, like what the hell?
Okay. This is kind of going
good.
Well, I've been thinking about becoming an undercover cop. So
I'm doing his joke now, but he also says like his mom is as racist as Hulk Hogan, but her racism rhymed.
Okay.
So like she would say, if she don't use a comb, don't bring her home.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Damn.
And then Hulk Hogan was like, I don't like you dating. You have to date, 7 foot tall N-words. But if he would have said, if they ain't tall, don't have sex with them at all. I'm fucking up his joke.
Yeah.
I think you're just trying not to laugh at. All right. Anyway, I'm on a fucking tangent here.
I'm on 2 weeks.
This is what stuck in my head. Me, Mark, and Paul are hanging out. Paul's in like high spirits, goofy ass Paul.
Okay.
The bar is full up with gay guys.
And
these gay guys are starting to notice us, and one of them is like just kind of like drunkenly like reaching toward us. Like I think that we were sort of in danger in a way.
Right.
of like people trying
You
to.
were feeling like Shia LaBeouf in the moment.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. When Shia LaBeouf was like, I'm scared of gay people who are bigger than me.
Right.
This was a situation where definitely.
You could have been held down.
Yeah.
Okay. And
let's just say if that was not a bar.
How do you handle this?
If this was not a bar and it was a prison, I would have been in trouble.
Well, how would you handle it though? Would you use my tactic?
Yeah. Oh, you got jokes?
Oh.
Yeah. That one, yeah.
It'd be perfect for the open mic.
I think it would be.
Yeah.
I'm taking too long to say something that is not even a good punchline.
Well, great.
This is what stuck in my head.
No, this is perfect for me not laughing for 2 weeks.
We start talking to some of the gay guys there because they're starting to like notice us and whatever. And gay guys are super nice when they think that you might have sex with them because you're at a gay bar and you're a dude.
Right.
It's like when guys are hitting on girls. It's kind of nice.
Right.
So this gay guy's talking to us, and he find out we do the open mic there. And he's like, oh, I kind of like that. It's kind of like a gay Kill Tony. Because I think he thought we were gay.
Right.
And holding an open mic at a gay bar. And now I just keep thinking about gay Kill Tony.
Well, I was going to say, why don't you just rename the mic Gay Tony?
Gay Tony?
Yeah.
Gay Tony. I think the problem is that Tony Hinchcliffe is the original Gay Tony.
Oh, see, we can't escape the jokes.
Yeah, I can't.
We can never escape the jokes.
But yeah, I like that he looked at me, Paul, and Mark, and like, you guys are gay. Kill Tony.
I like.
It's kind of a huge insult.
I like you guys as what is it? Mark, Paul, and Jason as like the disciples.
The books of the Bible.
Yeah.
In the book of Mark, Jason,
Speaking of
and
Bible,
Paul.
I think I might.
Oh, Mark and Paul are actually.
You're right. Mark and Paul and Jason.
And on Jason, the
unknown,
one,
the guy who
the
betrayed.
apocryphal.
Right.
Is that? I don't know if I use that word right.
That's when you sell like driftwood as like as like furniture. That's what apocryphal.
I never knew that.
Wait, what's an apothecary? Never mind.
I don't know what any of these words
Let's get out
mean.
of this. No, you said Bible.
Yes.
I kind of wrote a biblical story this week.
Did you?
Well, I didn't write it, but I did think about it.
Do you know the passage that I'm cutting you off?
No. I want to.
The Bible passage that
this might be
from Pulp Fiction is not in the Bible.
Right? Didn't he write that himself?
He made it up. Tarantino.
Yeah.
And then I think recently,
Does that make you like him more?
The Secretary of War guy, Pete Hegsworth, he quoted that as if it was a Bible passage.
I did see that.
That's pretty cool.
That is the coolest thing of all time. He quoted it like
it says in the Bible.
Here's a passage from the Bible, everyone.
It was the Pulp Fiction thing.
That is the way I would read the Bible. That's how. See, if I had ever joined the military and rose the ranks to general and did some shit, that's how I would get caught as a fraud. I just started
because you're just like, oh, this guy's clearly just copying movies.
Yeah.
This is straight up from Full Metal Jacket.
It's so good. Okay, this is an original Bible story. Matter of fact, it's
an original Bible story.
Well, there's no way.
I like that as a title for a thing that
the original Bible.
I've been working on a new Bible.
Yeah.
Shit.
Damn, I'm laughing too much, man. 2 weeks.
No laughing.
2 weeks. All right, this is why I'm cutting to a serious story.
All right.
Because this could help a lot of people. We've always been trying to think of the coolest suicides, right?
I couldn't think of
I
another
can't say
one.
suicide around you without you. That laugh, the one that was described.
It's like, yeah, suicide is something I laugh at, just similar to the guys dying from AIDS. It's like,
oh, I got to write down to get back to why I know you're going to be successful.
Okay.
Why, Jason?
I just think,
and it's not a joke.
My mom told I think it's somebody else pointed this out and has a great, I think, stand-up bit about it, which makes me jealous. But there is a weird Midwest thing where your mom or your aunt will tell you like one of the most horrific stories you've ever heard and just be like, yep, so that's how Aunt Karen died.
Right. No.
And be like, she fell off the porch and she hit her head and blood came out of her ears and we called the ambulance right away. And
I can 100% vouch for this because I told you my whole family's from like Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
But I'm from South Georgia.
Right.
And yeah, the difference between a death in my actual family versus the people I grew up around is way.
Yeah.
It's very business casual up here. And like,
my grandma just died.
I like it that way, by the way.
It's business casual is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
My grandma just died, and so my mom called me. She's sick. Okay, I'll keep you updated. Then she calls me the next day, and then just goes like almost like a newspaper
I'm telling
story, like who, what, when, why, where. She went to the hospital. This happened. She told me like every part of it.
Yeah.
And it was just horrific medical details, like stuff about like. Whatever, I don't want to even get into because honestly, it's just graphic and horrible.
Yeah.
And then she died, and then I was like, okay, I'm sorry. And she's like, anyway, I'll keep you updated about the funeral.
Yeah.
Like the phone call was to just tell me all the horrific. One time, her friend. This was so sad.
This is honestly
my mom's like best friend died in front of her.
This is any old person's conversation with young people. This isn't specific. This isn't specific to you. This is literally any conversation with my mom. Is her listing people that I barely, and I mean barely, know. And how they're dying.
Yes, yeah. So my mom's best friend like died in front of her.
Right.
And then my mom was gonna come up and see me do
I didn't
comedy
find that funny.
at a comedy club. But like before she drives up to come see me, she calls me to just check like about the comedy show and stuff. And then she tells me the story of her friend having a stroke in front of her.
Launches.
And just like how she was like saying the same word over and over, and then she fell on the ground, and then the ambulance came, and it's her best friend. So I'm just like empathizing and feel horrible. And I got off the phone and I felt completely like cold. And then I had to go do comedy in front of her. It like ruined my whole like like ability to feel. You ever see that Louis C.K. episode where he sees somebody die and then he goes on a date?
Well, this is
That's exactly how it felt. Like you go in the world and you're just like completely cold.
Well, I'm trying to learn how to do this thing with where you're just in this. You're outside of the bubble, looking at it from like yeah.
God's point of view.
Well,
cosmic.
Honestly, maybe you can make yourself laugh before the show if you act like what your mom just did was written by Bradley Cooper.
What does Bradley Cooper write?
I don't know.
Like?
He wrote that stand-up comedy movie.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Yeah. We're going to watch it, right?
Yeah. It's really good that you had no idea what I was referring to, because if you had known, then it had meant that I had just made a joke, and I don't want to do that.
True.
I'm done with those.
No more jokes.
Let me get to my Bible story.
Yes, true.
Bible story. This is going to mean a lot to a lot of people, I believe. But we're always trying to... We're always trying to think of cool suicides on this show.
I think so, yeah. I can't think of one other time we did.
I think
Do we have any other examples?
I only talk about the time Will Smith killed himself with a box jellyfish in 7 pounds.
Yeah, 7 pounds. All right, that's an example.
Okay, so
that counts. We've talked about that like 4 times.
Right, and there will be 4 more. But that's back when I'm back on jokes, though. But for these next couple of weeks, I'm not doing jokes. So this is just... All right.
I'm also like, what other cool suicides?
Okay, well,
yeah, I'm interested.
I texted you one.
I know, and this one's really good.
Okay, and I'm thinking, because I've added a whole nother biblical aspect to this.
Really?
Right. This is very modern.
There's what do you call it? There's a
modern Bible lesson to be learned.
There's a lore to this.
Some people may say parable.
Okay, a parable.
Okay. But, all right, so the actual suicide is lime scooter off the Sears Tower.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, give me a few more details on this.
All right.
I love this. All right, so, but I kind of want to picture it better.
Okay. But you know lime scooters.
They can go, so are you getting some... Are you getting some acceleration going?
Yeah. On one side,
is there a ramp?
I'm going. We could possibly construct a ramp if the ramp is needed. I got to get to the...
I assume there's a ledge on top that you'll have to either open
We could Red Bull this. I'm not sure if...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you're in the air, that's the next part.
Right.
Are you doing a trick? Or are you just... Are you just like flailing?
I'm probably... flailing.
I mean, you kind of realize... I heard when you kill yourself by jumping off of something... There's been a few survivors,
right?
And almost all of them report that as soon as they're off the ledge, they immediately regret it.
Oh, really?
like nobody has ever said like they stepped off like the Golden Gate Bridge and was like, yes,
right.
Everyone's always like, oh no, I've made a mistake.
And just based on, obviously, you can see the sheer force I can take based on getting hit by a car last year.
Sure.
So there is a chance if I do lime scooter off the Sears Sears Tower, I probably could possibly survive that.
Yeah,
easily.
You're very tall. Like, what if you land on your feet and your legs take all the damage?
That's less. And that's also less air that I'm gaining velocity in the air.
You don't have as far to fall
as
a tall guy.
Exactly. But that has nothing to do with the biblical part of this story.
Do you try and land on the lime scooter?
No. You
let go of the scooter in the air.
Well, I honestly, once I tell the story, it almost turns out that part doesn't even happen.
Oh, interesting.
So what happens is I get to the Sears Tower with my lime scooter,
mm-hmm.
and for whatever reason, the elevators at the Sears Tower, they deactivate the lime scooters.
What? Oh, because they do deactivate lime scooters for certain neighborhoods because they want you to keep them in a certain area.
Right. So
they deactivate. So once you get certain high
in any elevator, I'm assuming there's some sort of magnet forces that are like, no, limes don't work in the elevator.
Sure.
Okay.
It probably was a big problem, people riding them in elevators. So they had to like put something
Exactly.
in,
Okay.
shut them off.
And matter of fact, well, I guess this only works if this is the problem.
Okay.
The elevator won't even work if the Lime scooter is inside the elevator.
Deactivates the elevator.
Yes.
So do you have to take the stairs?
Yes.
Oh.
With your Lime scooter.
So you're carrying it. You can't ride it.
Right. Exactly.
Unless you put ramps on all the stairs.
And now that you think about this, there's no way on no training, no anything, you could get a Lime scooter all the way to the top of the Sears Tower.
You'd have to like camp on the stairs halfway up.
Or you start training.
Okay.
Okay.
So how many floors is the Sears Tower? Do you know? Is it like...
I mean, I think it's up in the thousands. What does constitute a tall building?
I don't know. Nura lived in one that had like 12 or 14 stories, and I would say that wasn't a tall building.
Okay. So is 1,000? That's not possible, right?
I don't think so.
Am I just...
I think maybe 100.
What is the one in Dubai?
I'll tell you what. Each floor I know is like 10 feet.
Okay. That's a big 100,000 foot building.
100,000
I don't know. What do they go up to? They don't.
I don't know.
Yeah.
100?
There's a movie called...
floors?
There's a movie with Samuel L. Jackson where it's like a room floor number.
1408?
1408. That
with,
is what
Cusack.
So that'd be...
I saw that in theaters.
That'd be the 14th floor, though.
Probably.
All right. Yeah. So what? Is there even 100 floors on a tall building?
But you know what the thing is? What the 14th floor is? It's the 13th floor.
Yeah, that's right.
Because they don't put a 13.
Yeah. That's weird.
I worked in an emergency room. We didn't have a room 13. It would just go from 12 to 14. Because people would be like, "Oh fuck."
You know, I stopped watching the show House.
Yeah.
When they introduced a doctor named 13.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Isn't that like one of Michael Jackson's kids?
Is it really?
I don't know. I feel like there's like a kid.
You think they're unlucky?
13. I don't know.
Anyway,
13's an unlucky number.
Well, when they introduced the new doctor 13, I was like, I don't need this
yeah,
show.
I don't get that.
Yeah, I've learned. I've kind of taken
I've
taken everything I can take in.
I don't want a doctor with a nickname.
I didn't finish my Bible story.
There should be no doctors with nicknames.
No, this was, I think.
That's his real name?
Her name. You remember, weird white people names?
Yeah.
Yeah, 13 was one of them.
I don't know anyone named.
Yeah.
But I think what I said still stands. I don't want a doctor with a nickname. Right. I don't want Dr. Shooter Patel to come in.
Chubbs.
Chubbs. Dr. Chubbs.
I like Dr. Chubbs.
Junior Patel.
That's a good character.
Yeah.
But it's Junior Stopka mixed with...
an Indian guy.
Yeah. Well, I take that last laugh back. I get one mulligan.
Okay, one mulligan.
One mulligan. But so obviously you got to train to get this Lime scooter up to the top of the Sears Tower.
Sure.
And then you got to train. We're thinking 100 floors here.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's probably 6 months of training.
You probably have to go to Broken Skull Ranch or something.
Exactly.
Is that you know what I'm talking about?
Right.
They
have
a game show where it's like kind of like physical.
Yeah, that's Stone Cold, right?
Stone Cold, but it's like you have to do like obstacle courses.
Yeah, and so by the end of this,
you got to do like Taliban monkey bars.
Right. Yeah. Oh man.
And they just have monkey bars in the desert.
Well, while you train on monkey bars at Broken Skull and
crawl under a net,
and you're having to do all the training at Sears Tower, by the end of it, you're so strong that you don't kill yourself.
You're too strong.
Yeah.
So you hit the ground and bounce, like, because you're just muscle, or you just don't jump.
I
didn't understand.
Well, you are now mentally strong enough that you don't want to jump off.
Yeah, because the most...
and then you pursue your dream to be an undercover cop.
Ooh.
This is what I was thinking.
Undercover cop.
Well, there's a premise to a show called The Rookie where the guy, like, I've thought about this.
I worked with a guy who said his, like, aunt came up with The Rookie. When I worked in... I'm not joking. I worked in a warehouse in Pilsen.
Are you talking about
Sherwin-Williams?
The cop show?
Yeah, The Rookie show. He said his aunt wrote that. like the first premise or something. He said his aunt was a TV writer. It
All
was this
right.
weird autistic guy who would tell me the news every day at a warehouse job.
Okay, the laugh thing. All right, that's off.
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
off.
I
That's
ruined it.
No,
I mean, it's
that's
100% true though. This guy told me he's like, you know that show The Rookie, which I had never seen. The
Me
show.
and you are currently living Slumdog Millionaire, where
It is. Oh my god!
I mentioned The Rookie.
Yeah.
And oh man, that's so good. But I'm starting to have this dream of like when all this burns out. Like 50 years old, is that too... This is what he does in The Rookie. He just joins the police force.
At 50.
At 50.
Okay. They let you do that?
I don't know.
They're
But
probably pretty desperate for cops these days. I feel
Right.
like people don't want to be cops like anymore.
I would just jump. I'm going straight past all that. I'm not doing any
Yeah.
parking and no traffic.
You want to be a beat cop?
What's a beat cop?
I don't know, the guys who walk a beat. I always picture that
That
guys
was the
are
greatest. That was the greatest
they're always
explanation.
swinging their club.
Oh, right. So we're in England now.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, but
I'm talking about Sean Connery.
no,
from,
I go straight. I bypass all that and I go straight into Narcos.
Narcos.
Okay, and I am immediately like a Hell's Angel, like dealing.
Okay.
I'm dealing with cartels immediately, and it does end with me getting skinned alive. But
Yeah.
I think that's a lot. There's a cool suicide.
Being skinned alive.
No, infiltrating the cartels, knowing like one day I'm just gonna flat out tell y'all what I've been doing, so that you skin me alive. I don't know, I'm asking for way too many things.
They do like I just watched some video about the cartels, and they will just like cut your face off while you're alive, and it was pretty horrible.
Yeah, I don't want to do drugs or be involved in drugs at all until I'm 50.
What about that part where they're like, you're a cop, but you're working
dirty.
You're working in Narcos, and they're like, prove you're not a cop,
and you got
do some of the drugs,
right?
Like,
and how do you not get addicted?
Like, don't mind if I do.
Yeah,
start doing all the drugs.
it's a really good character. A crackhead who works Narcos. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. He's always reporting back to like the head cartel guy, like, damn, they got us again.
Do you remember Mike Sheehan?
Mm-hmm.
He had that joke about how the cops always stick their pinky in it and taste it and be like, yep, that's cocaine. And his joke was like a cop who's like, I don't know why I just did that. I have no idea what cocaine tastes like.
I shouldn't know what this is. Do you have to try all the drugs?
You have to know what they all taste like.
Do you? Because
according to The Rookie.
I mean, because if you look at some like small town cops, it looks like they just live off of like Hardee's and Dr. Pepper. Like,
oh yeah.
The idea of them even trying cocaine is one of the funniest things I can think of.
Just like
but even though I don't like jokes anymore.
Are you trying that to find out if it's cocaine, or are you just a fat guy
Yeah.
who just wanted to eat?
I'm a little offended I'm a little offended. I started this pod by saying I don't want jokes anymore.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you want to hear this Mike Sheehan joke?
Oh, sorry. I keep telling other people's jokes.
You're a
this
big time
episode, too.
enabler is what you are. I'm glad I didn't say, what am I addicted to now? These.
Monsters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have been kind of enabling you a lot
Dude,
with these.
I've been bad about Monsters, honestly. I bought a 12-pack, I told you. It took me like 3 weeks to drink it.
Yeah.
That's like 4 a week?
Yeah.
Ugh, that's not very good.
Wait a minute. 4 weeks, nothing. What are you doing? What are you talking?
4 a week plus the weekend we have them. So it's really like almost daily.
Oh, these are treat ones.
These ones are a treat.
I didn't realize that. I'm like grandpa when I come over
Sometimes I'll
here.
get them at a gas station too.
Well, let me tell you.
Like if at work, sometimes on my lunch break, I'll go and I'll go to Jewel.
Well, let me tell you.
I'll buy like
the nice thing I did for you.
Monster.
look at this guy.
It's scary.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
The
Reminds me of
reason,
those no fear shirts.
yeah,
Same audience, really.
100%.
Yeah.
They literally probably ripped this off that shirt.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't get you this one because this is one of those that I drink to make my skin feel weird.
Oh, it's a weird skin one.
It's a weird skin one.
My little brother had cases of C4.
I'm literally just tingling.
He's like, it's like pre-workout. My little brother's kind of fat right now, so it's like pre-workout. Two fat guys drinking C4,
right?
Talking about pre-workout.
Yeah, my skin is tingling, and I'm not thinking about jokes. Is what's going on right now. Man, this is dangerously close to a joke. I was going to tell you my real incubator idea. Okay. But then I think you'll like my a fun text exchange with Dale. Okay. When's the last time you seen Dale?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
He posts online sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uplifting stuff mostly.
He's such a positive guy.
He is a positive guy. Well,
we used to joke on Bad Comedy all the time about how if you ever see Dale at a bar, he's just always sitting at the end of the bar and he looks like he's looking into hell. He's like looking at nothing, but he's also like looking at like the void.
Right.
Know, like.
So I sent him my incubator idea this week just because it's the reason I would send it to Dale is because this is something we've often discussed, which is wanting to live in hotels.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you agreed that you would like that.
It depends. You know, I've been in shitty hotels that I was like, I do not want to be here ever again. If it was a nice hotel, for sure.
Well,
I was watching some Wes Anderson.
What are you saying? Nice though. Like I'm saying, like a upkept, like Holiday Inn Express for me is almost ideal. What I'm looking
good.
for.
That's okay. I consider that good.
So,
I guess I've been in too many motels.
You mean no stairs?
No stairs.
Okay, I'm talking about something.
Those are scary because you feel like some guy could just come in and kill you at night.
Oh yeah, foot through the door.
Yeah.
Bates
Motel.
Bates. I mean, No Country for Old Men. I mean, honestly, that movie did more.
And those places are dirty.
Yeah.
They're so gross. We used to go on the road a lot, and there was this guy who would get you cheap hotels, and then you'd have to write like a fake positive review of the place. It was like a trade-off.
Nice.
So we were broke, so we're like, whatever, we'll do this.
Was there even TV?
Yeah, often.
Okay.
Pretty much TV's a thing,
I've been to one my whole life, and this was in Miami of all places. That had no TV in the room. It was.
I honestly don't need TV in a hotel.
Oh, I need it.
Yeah,
this is all part of it. And honestly,
I accidentally rented a movie on a company
accidentally.
Hotel. And I was like, thank God it wasn't porn. The way it was set up, the buttons were reversed.
Right.
Like the yes and no for the remote I have at home. So I actually, and it was like, no, are you sure? So I ended up renting, I think, Dune. But it was on like a work thing. I was like, fuck, what if it's a porn? But it was Dune.
Ooh, Dune. What would be the Poon?
Yeah, Poon. The porno version of Dune, Poon.
Dune.
Anyway,
it in the ass.
I don't know. Yeah, I had a kind of interesting thing. So when I would work, they would send me to Toronto sometimes. And
is it Sherwin?
No, at HelloFresh.
Okay.
They would send me to Toronto sometimes
to pick up an order.
So I went once, and it was like right after COVID, and then somebody in the office got COVID, so we all had to go back and live in our hotels, and we couldn't
And you didn't like this?
We couldn't do anything. We had to stay in a hotel all the time alone.
Right.
And that kind of sucked. The hotel was not very. It was mid. I did go out and do comedy though.
Well, I would say.
Anyway.
Well, me and Dale's thing was kind of like a decent Holiday Inn Express. Mostly, really like the way you can set the AC in your hotel room. I've just always really liked that.
That is nice.
I'm in that room and I'm like, I would do anything for every house I've lived in for it to be just like this room.
You like a cold room.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I kind of don't. I'm not all about that. Nura likes the cold. I think the hotel's ACs are the coldest ACs in the world.
Right. This is what I'm all about.
So that is a perk if that's what you're into.
I'm really, and I just kind of like, it's almost like there's almost like a chlorine feel in it. Like I feel like it's clean, but I know it's dirty as hell.
Yeah.
But it's got chlorine over it, so it's okay that there's cum and piss everywhere because they put air chlorine in here somehow.
It's clean cum.
Yeah, it's clean.
It's cum, but it's clean.
It's cum that's went through a Brita.
Yeah. That is what it is. That is how a hotel feels.
Exactly.
That is a good description of a hotel. Okay, that's one of the best ways to put it.
Me and Dale have talked about this, right?
Uh-huh.
So I send him a text. So obviously me and Dale do not text very much. Uh-huh. But I send him this text, and I said, so rich that I have a mansion, and in the mansion there's one room that's designed exactly like a Holiday Inn Express, with the same AC unit and everything.
This is like Richie Rich vibes, with
right.
The McDonald's in your house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Dale comes back. Oh yeah, and the hint of black and mild smoke from the night before, and I'm like, oh yeah, I could sleep good to that. Dale, who is this? I'm a good thing. And then I go, Zach. No response.
That is so crazy. Oh my god.
I guess I knew I was going to break the no laughing after that story.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Great story.
Thank you.
No response. Yeah. God damn.
That was a good time.
Yeah, I hope Dale's doing okay.
Oh, I can go back to how I figured out you being successful, by the way.
Okay.
So the pendulum, it all swung towards like, Timothy Chalamet is he's just like us. He's just like us. He's no better. He's no different. He's just one of us.
Chalamet?
Right. That's what Hollywood that's what stars are doing for
they're trying to be everyman.
They're trying to be an everyman.
Yeah.
So the pendulum would tell you it wants to go back to the high thinkers, the people that people can look up to.
Right, okay.
Which would then go into your favor.
Because I could be a
person that we can look to for information.
Oh, you're right. So we've kind of killed
I want to go back to star worshiping.
Star worship, gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
You signify to everyone, you're listening to me because I am better than you.
Right. As opposed to, I'm one of you.
Yes, which had been the decade and maybe something I've played into.
Yeah.
And
well, no, I think
it's too late for me to switch, but you don't have to make any switches.
You're an everyman for sure. But I could be an outsider.
And I think people are looking for that.
And
I'm looking for that.
That is interesting. I never thought about this as a pendulum thing. I always thought there used to be rich people, and then everyone started hating them, so rich people started pretending they're not rich to try and hide that they're not rich.
And, yeah, you can just be more of a rich in thinker.
Yeah.
You're rich in thinking.
I've been watching a lot of Wes Anderson movies lately.
Okay.
How do you feel about Wes Anderson?
Well, you brought up something earlier about...
I think it plays into what you're saying.
Well, you said something about the guy who he holds his arm up or whatever.
Yeah,
I was thinking about, there was one fun Wes Anderson one where the guy wrapped his face and all the stuff so that he could see without opening his eyes or whatever.
Right. That was the Henry Sugar something or other.
There you go. And that's you. That's always been you.
He had learned to see without eyes, and he has the doctors wrap his head.
Who is that more than you?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like society is tired of this. Like, hey, guys, warehouse.
We want somebody who stands out as a crazy story.
Yeah, nobody. It's like, hey, I worked in a warehouse, and it turns out I wasn't completely retarded. And so... I can be.
Wes Anderson has been doing this the whole time, even though Everymen were in. all of his movies start off with there's a young guy who's extremely rich.
Okay.
Even Bottle Rocket I watched, and it's like they live in this mansion and they're doing like petty crimes, and it doesn't make any sense because they're rich already.
Yeah, but I thought, but you were saying you like that he does this.
Well, I don't know if I like it. Sometimes I hate it.
Right.
Sometimes I'm like, this is dumb because they're all rich, so who cares? Like, I don't relate.
Right.
I always hated like Beyonce because to me, Beyonce sings.
Where did that come from?
I'm gonna explain. Okay. Beyonce sings in a way.
That was a horrible host thing I just did. Of course, you're gonna explain where this came from.
Beyonce sings in a way that I can't relate to. She's like too good at singing and too good at everything. And she doesn't seem like she has her own personality. And I feel like, rich people made her, and she grew up in this, and she's like rich, and it's like become robotic or something.
Right, but I'm wanting you to lean into that a lot more, but not in, ass and titties, but in thought.
Right. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
No.
I think I'm so confused, but yeah, Wes Anderson, all of his movies feature a character who's like extremely rich usually and
dumb,
doing a bunch of wacky crazy shit.
Right.
Like I watched the
maybe it's more of a
Phoenician Scheme with Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't see that one.
Boring,
why did I say I didn't like that one? I've never seen it.
It wasn't one of his better ones, but he's just like running around like manipulating stuff, and people are trying to kill him. But they're all rich and they're like flying, and everything looks like a rich lady's purse. Like all the designs of his movies, every scene is like very much like a pattern and color.
Well, honestly, maybe he's one of the people where I got this idea of maybe people are going to be wanting to look at people that, at least he attempts to do something artistic.
Wes Anderson?
Or at least you can
I think it's he does something at least you're going to talk about it. It's like definitely weird. And sometimes it gets emotional.
Honestly, what he does is when you see a scene, you're like, well, he looked like he gave a fuck about how the scene looked.
That's right. And I like that.
And when you watch a lot of shit, you're like, who is making these? No one gives a fuck what anything is saying on here.
Somebody said Wes Anderson like wanted to be an interior decorator, but he couldn't achieve his dream, so he settled for being a famous director.
Right.
Who's like his backup plan.
Yeah, his plan was to be Thomas Kincaid, and he became
Wes Anderson.
Right.
But anyway, I think Wes Anderson is an example of a guy who, like Elton John, and Wes Anderson would be buddies.
Elton John may become a theme.
Elton John. So are you an Elton John or are you Andrew Tate? Andrew Tate's like an everyman.
I'm an Elton Tate.
Elton John's like, look at me, I'm a star.
Right. What about Elton Tate, though?
Elton Tate. That's a good name.
It is pretty good.
I like Elton Tate.
That sounds like a free safety.
There's a comic, Jeff Tate. I always thought he had a cool name.
Jeff Tate.
Jeff with a G, I think.
Yeah.
Jeff Tate.
Tate.
Anyway.
Anybody who doesn't like them, they're known as taters.
His taters are his biggest motivators.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's really good.
That's like a Ron White joke.
Yeah. Immediately. The second I said tater, I just started thinking of Ron White. Oh, you want to hear my... okay, the first incubator idea, the one that started with Dale's text or whatever.
Having a hotel in your house.
Yes.
That's the incubator idea?
Well, just a hotel room.
In your mansion.
Yeah. But there's...
One of the rooms is just a hotel room.
Exactly.
I love it. And that's a great idea.
And also the most important part about that is that the AC unit in that room is separate from the rest of the house.
It's its own
entity.
Yeah. It also has like I like the Black and Mild fragrance that
that Dale
that
added.
is such a hotel thing. That's honestly more of a motel thing, I would say.
Well, no,
it's like when you walk out the door, it always smells like cigarettes, like around.
Oh well, yeah.
Like the whole place just kind of is yellow.
Okay, but the thing with the Black and Milds at the Holiday Inn Express is that it has that chlorine filter over it, so that's what gives you that feeling of like, hey, we're on vacation.
Yeah, like come through a Brita.
Come through a Brita.
Yeah.
You're like,
I must be on vacation.
Damn. This stuff, I'm thinking of anything that's like really stringy or something. You're like, man, that's like come through a Brita. Just like an old Southern saying.
Yeah. I don't know.
They don't know what a Brita is. I don't know.
In the South?
I don't know. Do people use water filters down there?
I don't know.
Who gives a shit?
They have well water, right?
No, I'm asking these types of questions because I am done with jokes. After that Dale story, I am
being serious now.
I am back to being serious.
Yeah.
Which I guess this would lead into our second incubator.
Okay.
Which would be, and you really like this one. This is why you like a roof over the entire city.
Yes.
That was my incubator.
I love that.
That's
yes.
a good idea.
Yeah, we go to the edge of the city. We put up a very
start putting
strong
up poles.
Wall, some poles.
Or you want a wall?
Well, it'll become...
I didn't want to make this a race thing.
You're right, you're
right.
Poles.
People can come through.
So this is more like... that my parents used to do this once in a while. In the summer, we have people over for a party.
I like how you just naturally went to walls.
Well, I thought like it would
with
have to
that
be
hat
a
on.
wall to hold up a roof. I mean, you said roof. I'm picturing like a house with this. But like, how do you you don't normally put a roof?
I like the screwdriver shirt.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
There's a whole scene here. I like this.
It's like a Wes Anderson.
Okay, you got your screwdriver shirt, your hat, and you want to build a wall. Is what I'm taking from this.
I'm wearing this hat because I got a haircut that's like a girl's haircut.
I like this haircut, man.
You like my haircut?
Yeah, big time.
Multiple women have told me...
no pause. No homo.
Multiple women have told me my haircut is a girl's haircut.
Dude.
So I'm wearing a hat till it grows out.
People are looking for someone who's doing it a little different.
I don't want to look like the berries and cream.
Maybe you're
from the commercial.
Maybe you're Elton Tate.
Right? I am. Yeah. You know, Elton John had a little bit of a weird haircut at times. You know who had the crazy haircut was Stevie Wonder. He had the dreads, but was also balding in front.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That's wild.
I know. Everybody wants to make fun of LeBron for like his hairline and stuff. Yeah. No one says shit about Stevie Wonder.
People say shit.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
I've seen people say shit.
He just can't hear him.
Yeah.
Because he's
deaf.
Because he's blind.
Yeah.
Blind people can't hear either.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
They're overwhelmed by the not being able to see that they don't notice their hearing.
Well, no, but roof over the city, though.
So, yeah, I guess roof over the city,
what
I
does
pictured
it do
walls.
for you? What does it do for you?
But now I'm thinking more like in the summer how my parents would put up like the poles with like a tarp on it, and then you put like some food under to get shade.
Some people call them an umbrella.
What are those called? Not an umbrella, though. It was like...
Oh, like a tent.
It was almost like a tent,
awning?
I don't know what you call this. It's like
you know what?
A tent didn't have sides.
Honestly, you gave
a tent didn't have walls.
You gave a good description, and I just tried to sound smart by acting like you don't know the word, do you?
I don't know what it's called.
You don't know the word.
I really don't.
Tent.
I want to call it like a gazebo. A gazebo is similar, where it's just a roof but no walls.
Well,
right.
Gazebo also has no roof.
It has a roof. I think it's just a roof. A gazebo is like a little...
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was thinking gazebo, but they always, like, leave the roof, like, not... They don't put, like... What the fuck am I talking about?
Shingles on it?
Yeah. They kind of leave it open.
You ever do roofing?
No.
I've not done roofing, but I've not been up on the roof. But I carried the shingles to the building and then cleaned up the old shingles when they throw them.
I've done a lot of grunt work like that.
That shit sucks.
Yeah.
And I heard it's even worse going up on the roof because of the sun.
Yeah, I worked with, my dad was an electrician, right? So I would be like kind of the grunt work for them. But my grunt work did not apply. It didn't do anything for the electrical workers. So my grunt work was literally picking up shingles that were thrown down on the ground. And that is, I mean, honestly, I'm made for jobs.
I stepped on the nail and it went into my foot. Did that happen to you?
That happened to me at a warehouse. You want to hear something hilarious about that? So that happened to me at a warehouse. And it was one of those where it was bad enough that there was like a little puncture wound like in the bottom of my foot.
With a rusty nail.
And so I'm in the locker room, and our manager comes in, and he was a cool guy, and he was just like, he's looking at it. He's like, so, like, what's it feel like? And I'm like, well, like a nail went in my foot. He's like, all right, yeah. But okay, so shade or no, this is roof over the city.
Yeah, on poles.
On poles. You sure you don't want walls?
Well,
It sounds like you do.
assumed walls. I don't want walls. I don't have a preference. I just thought, how are we gonna structurally
if you had a
hold
preference, what do you want? Because we can
know
do
walls.
this. We can do this. I believe we're gonna need Mr. Beast to back this. Because he's the only person I can think of with the kind of money to put a roof. Well,
if we made it in the whole city into like what? So what I immediately appealed to me about the roof over the city.
You were about to say wall.
Well, I'm gonna
what
say
appealed
I'm
to
gonna
you?
say a wall.
What did appeal to
I'm
you
gonna go
about the wall?
walls. I'm gonna go walls.
Let's go.
Is because
You like walls.
I've lived in basements for most of my life.
Right.
And I don't need the sun, don't care about the sun.
And this is why you don't want immigrants here, is because you lived in a basement?
No, so the walls just help completely
Keep
shut
immigrants
us in.
out. Wait, what?
It completely shuts us in
from
the sun. It would be dark.
Okay. Damn. Look at
the doors can be unlocked.
I tried to
on the walls.
I
know you're trying to get me.
Jedi you, and it doesn't work.
Look, I think we just put walls on, we put the roof on, and then it basically becomes like a Superdome, and people immediately start committing crimes like in Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah, I like that. It's now the biggest Superdome in the world.
Yeah.
It'd be like one of those cities that like from like Demolition Man. Like
Yeah.
Well,
or how about like well, I guess it's not accurate, but Escape from New York. Where it's like they walled off New York and it's just like its own place now.
No, I didn't realize.
They sent all the criminals to the island,
right,
of New York. What's the island? Long Island or something?
No.
Have you ever seen Escape from New York?
The island is where everybody came to where Statue of Liberty is.
Oh,
what's the name of that island?
Ellis Island?
Ellis Island. You nailed it, man.
So I don't think it's just Ellis Island and Escape from New York. Escape from New York? Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
It's pretty good.
You know what I have?
John Carpenter, dude. He's like my favorite.
He didn't make Escape from Alcatraz, did he?
No, but he made Escape from L.A.
There's a lot of escaping.
Escape from New York and L.A. are sequels.
Well, eventually, once we have this roof built, will there be an Escape from Chicago movie made?
That's what I'm saying. It does kind of feel like that. Like we would all of a sudden live in like a purge kind of.
Which we're prepared for.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a table leg. That's my weapon.
Man, I would like to think about what kind of obscure, like blunt object I would like to use in the Rapture.
I wrote a joke about the purge is like the idea. I was like, the idea of killing people in your neighborhood seems all right, but like all the work you have to do to put together your costume seems like too much to me. Because everyone in the movie is like, you got to dress like an evil clown or like
and no one ever like. What if it was one of those situations where you dressed up? It's the same thing that Travis Scott had in his mind as you're getting ready for the purge, and then you walk out the door with your blunt object, and everyone just starts trashing
because you dress like Batman. Like Travis Scott Batman should be in the purge, by the way. That is a scary costume.
What if you just decided to not join the purge because everyone made fun of your outfit?
Yeah, you're like, fuck it, guys, I'm going home, and if you come in here, I'm killing you.
In my walls.
Leave me alone, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking more of like, I like, you went straight dystopian.
I don't know why, but it just seemed to lend
this
itself.
Is why you're a different type of thinker. Because mine was more.
What was your idea?
Well, mine was, it got a little warm this week, right? And everyone here loves the summertime temperatures.
Sure.
But you still want shade.
Yeah. Yeah, true. So you put a roof over the whole city.
Right.
And it would be shady.
Right. It would be shady. It'd be very... okay, what if...
All right, interesting.
Well,
pretty good.
What if we start pitching... What if maybe... Because I've been getting a lot of anxiety lately, kind of thinking about basically entering us into, like, the business world.
Okay.
Like, these are this eat or be eaten.
Right.
And
we have ideas.
We have ideas.
So we're going to actually, take them to a Shark Tank.
Exactly. Yes.
See who invests.
And when I open with a lot of people do not realize how powerful the human brain is. And then people start talking, listening.
Do you know you only use 10% of your brain?
Exactly. And then people start listening to what I have to say.
Mark Cuban's like, what? I thought I used my whole brain.
No. Buddy.
You're telling me there's more to unlock?
And then I say something like,
well, we have this new drug.
Well, no. Well, then I say something like,
no limitless drug.
Actually, Mark, it's actually like 10%. And based on my findings, it's even less. Right? Yeah. You say stuff.
Some of the characters I've met in my life, I don't even think they're using that much.
I don't know if they're using 3%. And Mark's like, go on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Roof.
Mark's like, haha, I've known a few characters like that myself.
Yeah.
They're probably not using the full 3%.
Right. Yeah, and you will see this if you're just watching your world from the bubble.
Yeah.
But, okay, Mark, you love summertime temperatures, right? Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark?
People like, yeah.
Yeah. One of the issues, though, is
short sleeves.
Goddamn sun is in your face all day. Your skin feels good.
Yeah.
Unless you're drinking one of these. But your skin feels good, but it's too bright.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sun in your eyes, no good.
Right.
Nobody likes that.
Roof over the city.
Sunglasses are cool, but they don't completely work.
And then have you ever really tried sending a text while wearing sunglasses?
Yeah.
It's almost impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you forget them, and it's just a whole another thing in your pocket. Or
yeah,
whatever.
And then I got a big issue with sunglasses, honestly, because I'm not taking my chain off ever.
Uh-huh.
But when I add sunglasses to it, I'm like, this is too much.
It's too much.
Yeah, so I'll squint all day to not wear sunglasses. Also, another reason I want this roof over the city. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, we've got
just cool it off.
Summertime. No, we don't want
sun in the
Yeah,
eyes.
we want to.
We get shade too, so shade is a little cool.
Well, I was thinking because I work at a beach bar, and the most valuable commodity at that bar, easily the most valuable commodity, is shade. Right?
Everyone wants to sit under the umbrella.
Everybody wants one of those, right?
Yeah.
You can describe it however you like to describe umbrellas. What
like
did you say?
Yeah.
But I want to run that place the way Mad Max does with water. The way he's able to
I love that.
Yeah, the way
they let it out on the top of the
And so I kind of want to get this to where the city is dependent on this roof, right? And then eventually, unless I get my 15%, I don't know what that meant.
You're turning into Mr. Burns when he blocked the sun.
This is why I have so much anxiety lately. Is I don't know if I'm ready to enter this world. I hate to admit fear on this podcast, but I mean it's boiling over. But once I enter this,
you're literally, this is Mr. Burns blocked the sun. Do you remember that?
I've never seen. I didn't know that this was.
He built a big device that blocked the sun in the sky, and then he held the town ransom. Wow. So then somebody shot him.
Well, I did not steal that. I've seen.
You're just thinking like Mr. Burns.
No, I've seen very little of The Simpsons, so I don't want anyone to think I stole this idea.
I mean, it's a great idea
because
in both cases.
I had a similar thing happen with that show, Black Mirror.
Black Mirror, yeah. I mean, Black Mirror is kind of bullshit because they just thought of like everything. What if it goes wrong?
Oh, right.
Like, what if Monster Energy, it made you so energetic that your body parts fell off?
That is literally what Venom is.
That's an episode.
That's why my skin's tingling.
Oh, you like that skin tingly? Well, in the future, it tingles so much that your pinky falls off. Oh, and now you got to deal with no pinkies.
What about one of these energy drinks that you drink it and your skin starts doing that thing like Christopher Lloyd and Roger Rabbit? You just...
I don't remember.
This is
Christopher Lloyd. Oh yeah, and he's like his eyeballs pop out.
No, the good thing about
and
honestly,
they turn into daggers.
Right,
because he's actually a cartoon in disguise.
No, the
Spoiler
good thing
alert.
about that not being funny is that I'm kind of not really joking right now. or for these.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time, so the reference it took me a second.
Well, either way, I'm not really doing jokes.
That's
for
one of
a
my
couple
favorite
weeks.
movies, though. When I was a kid, that was one I watched constantly.
Oh,
Who Framed
right.
Roger
yeah.
Rabbit.
That was kind of one of those kid, like, anxiety-inducing ones.
It had parts that were really scary for as a kid.
I talked about Honey, I Shrunk the Kid.
You know what freaked me out? The Brave Little Toaster. Did you ever see the Brave Little Toaster?
We may have talked about that one, too.
It's kind of like Toy Story.
Yeah.
Where it's like a guy moves and he leaves all his appliances behind, and the appliances are like, what the hell?
Right.
We got left behind.
Yeah.
And then the whole movie is kind of about like getting older and not being outdated and not being useful anymore.
Yeah.
like being an outdated toaster. What if they get a new toaster? Then you're just the old toaster. That it was like, as a metaphor for getting old.
Well, yeah, and you're just looking at your toaster. Like, would that be the
is that
people
what I'm
do
gonna
that
do?
when their dog dies? By the way,
What do they do?
Like your dog dying signifies that time is passing, right?
Yeah.
But would you do that if your toaster died? Like,
Dude, yeah, that was an era with that old toaster.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's really. I would say.
I actually marked my life in periods of the Beer Belly open mic at different bars.
I think see, there is a little sentimental thing with that. It'd be like me remembering how fucking maybe the saddest period of my life was those 2 years in New York, right?
Oh, yeah,
that's a period of time, right?
Sure.
But there's no way I could signify that period of time by like a jacket that got stolen.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I just meant, but
I had a pan that got ruined, and I was upset about it.
okay, the more I talk, yeah, now it just sounds
I
like,
don't know.
yeah, I made fun of
I
Brave
heard somebody
Little
make
Toaster for all the wrong reasons.
Well, the movie was just dark. Well, they're anthropomorphic, though. It's kind of like the toys in Toy Story, how like you wouldn't feel that bad about one of your you don't play
That's
with
what
your
I'm saying.
childhood toys anymore, so they're making you feel empathy for shit that like you shouldn't.
Right.
That's what you're saying.
Where basically
you should not give a fuck about your Buzz Lightyear toy when you're an adult.
This honestly can go back to this Midwest way of dealing with funerals and whatnot, because I will say we kind of have raised a very dramatic generation of people.
Yeah.
And it would start with something like Brave Little Toaster.
Yeah.
And you have to act
and
like
Toy Story, which was even bigger.
Yeah, I don't think you have to act like you have a connection with this toaster in order to be a human being. Right?
Yeah.
This was all Mad Men who taught you that you needed a fucking psychological tie to this toaster. And
if at the end of the movie they put you in a box and put you in the attic,
right?
I mean, I don't know. Like,
I'm gonna tell you.
I gotta rewatch this movie.
I'm gonna tell you exactly who wrote that fucking movie.
Yeah.
Sears.
Well, but Sears want you to buy more toasters.
I know.
But this was about holding on to your old stuff. Oh,
they don't like it when it's well made, do
you remember
they?
the movie Homeward Bound?
Yes.
This was like Homeward Bound with a toaster.
100, yeah.
The toaster is trying to get to the new house they moved to because it got left behind. It's literally Homeward Bound with a toaster.
Now I'm just, I told you about how much you can upset like a woman by telling her you don't need therapy.
Yeah.
What if I met a woman and she had a dog and I told her, I see your dog the same way I see a toaster.
That's awesome. That rules. I honestly wish I could tell people that, like people with dogs. I want to be like...
You need to be careful of this, hey, by the way. I've noticed...
That's a nice dog, but I don't want to pet it.
Hey, look...
I don't feel like petting your dog.
I don't want to be your therapist for a second, but...
I want to cancel dogs.
I've noticed a trend with very old men.
Mm-hmm.
I had an old Craigslist roommate, and he had that too.
I don't want to pet your dog.
No, but I mean a rage against dogs.
Oh, it's a rage. It's not a rage.
I would say spawns to other parts of life that I have found very...
You know what? I'm mad at... There is part of me that's mad at society for the fact that they just take it for granted that everybody likes dogs.
Yeah.
And that everybody wants to pet my dog.
I do know what you mean.
And hold my baby. Also, by the way.
Right.
I don't want to hold your baby.
When did you have a baby?
I've never had one, but I've held one because somebody pushed it into my arms.
I thought there was new things.
I was working in the ER and a stranger pushed their crying baby into my arms so she could sign a piece of paper. I had to hold her screaming baby like this. I didn't even know them.
Hey, what if you and
It's one thing if it's like your cousin, your nephew or whatever you're holding.
Right.
But to hold a stranger's baby?
Well, no, I don't want that.
It's like
ever.
holding their Kleenex.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see.
It's like holding like a used Kleenex. Like, this is just a disgusting little guy.
I have no desire to meet any child.
Anyway, I feel the same way about the dog. I'm going to pet it. It's going to lick me maybe. It's going to bite me maybe. And people act like they never bite people. But by the way, work in the ER for a year or two. Watch all the little 8-year-olds come in with their fucking skin hanging off.
Oh, yeah. And then
chunks you have like chunks in you that the dogs pull out.
Right. I've had,
They somehow get chunks out.
I'll tell you the funniest thing is anytime a dog owner's dog attacks someone.
Yeah.
I've seen this happen maybe 3 or 4 times. They always, every time it's happened, they go, yeah, that kid must have been fucking with them every time.
Victim blaming.
Yeah, they're just like, they've never done that before, so they had to have been fucking with them.
Yeah.
And you're like, nah, he's showed his
these animals actually evolved that way to, to eat and keep existing.
Right.
It's like a part of their natural behavior, and it's actually something we try and force them not to do against what they naturally want to do. It's like a straight conversion.
Okay.
Telling them not to bite people.
I love a pit bull. Hey, we need an AI pit bull going, I'm not mad no more.
Yeah, like that Andrew I ain't gay no more guy. I'm not biting people no more.
I ain't even hungry no more.
Jesus saved me.
Have we done enough time? I don't want to end on a joke.
We have done enough time.
Is it over
now?
Is it over now?
We've done like an hour and something.
Well, I mean, I don't
know how much we talked before ever. You know how we just pick up the mics and it's been recording for a couple minutes? But we've done enough to cover that.
Yeah, well, it's up to you. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Do you got any more things you got to add?
I have stuff I could talk about, but it's just like whatever.
Well, shit, I got nothing but time. But
I could talk about it another time.
Well,
I will say something about I thought was really ingenious. You know, we talk about I'll just say this real quick.
No.
We talk about Boozy a lot.
Oh, that's
the rapper.
I knew there was one that you sent
and
me.
we talk about interesting marketing ideas because we were going to do the slingshot thing.
Right, because we are entering this world.
And I think about marketing nowadays like you don't buying marketing like buying a sponsored ad, casting a commercial. Nope, that's not convincing anyone to buy anything.
Agreed.
People don't buy stuff because of that. Like the way that you market in a smart way is like Kanye West having a bipolar incident right before his album comes out.
Right.
Now everyone's looking at him. Now they check out the album. That works way better.
Right.
Boozy has been doing this ingenious thing. I keep getting in my updates. He seems to have like season front row tickets to a basketball game.
For every team?
And he just keeps fucking around with the mascots in the halftime show.
Yes.
And then they put him on World Star Hip Hop every week. I'm like, this guy's a genius.
That is.
I watched the other day and he tried to do a trampoline dunk and just missed.
That's literally, and what does that cost? Literally the price of admission.
Go to a basketball game he wanted to go to anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
That is genius.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say like, what a smart marketing plan.
Right. So we
stuff like our slingshot idea, we got to get in that realm. Like what will get you marketed?
I'm thinking, okay, before I take a Lime scooter up to the top of Sears Tower,
like that would be great marketing.
We get this slingshot and we just fucking drive it into the building.
Driving a slingshot to the building would make us famous.
Yes.
And then they would come back and find this podcast and put us in jail like it's premeditated.
Well, it clearly is now.
Yep.
Maybe
but it is genius.
No, I just found a way around that. I
would probably be in debt to those slingshot people for the rest of our lives.
I found a way around that.
Uh-huh.
We drive it into a different building.
Okay.
Then they won't know that we premeditated.
Well, our lawyers in court, they said they were going to drive to the Sears Tower. Yeah. Is this the Sears Tower?
And they're like,
case dismissed.
Right. Turns out that we did not realize the Willis Tower was the Sears Towers.
Oh,
and
shit.
we actually drove in. Yeah.
We get confused. Hey, there's a different tower than the Sears Tower. That's the Willis Tower.
Right.
And we hit that one.
That's What about like really stupid ass like terrorists who come to Chicago to take down the Sears Tower and the Willis Tower, and then one guy knocks his over, and the other guy's like, "What the fuck? Where's mine?" He's like,
"Hey, that guy knocked down my tower."
Yeah,
that's hilarious. That's a good
was
movie.
it hilarious? Damn, I didn't want to say something hilarious. I didn't want to.
That would be a good
sketch
idea. How about this? A little bit different version of that is the terrorists come to Chicago to knock down the Sears Tower and they can't find it.
Okay,
they're like, that's the Willis Tower. We're looking over the biggest tower.
You know, maybe
we keep them on their toes.
Well, you know, I worked on those architectural tour boats for a summer.
Yeah.
Maybe if I had worked my way up to be the tour guide, that could have been my bit, right?
They named it the Willis Tower to keep the terrorists on their toes.
Yeah.
You could have said that.
And those jokes do not fly there, by the way.
No way.
Let me tell you their big closer on that. Ooh, we'll close the show with the architectural tour's big closer.
You took just the tour?
No, I was a deckhand.
Oh, okay.
Like you just like literally hooked the boat up to the dock.
Seems chill.
It was pretty chill. But they did think it was the Navy at that place, which was why I stopped working there. But the big joke when you were ending the tour is you get out close to the lake, right? And they tell this story about how Chicago had the most polluted water, and they figured out a way to reverse the river, and a lot of that polluted water went to St. Louis, right?
Okay.
And
I thought they were just gonna push it back into Lake Michigan. I was like, this is a crazy story
as
already.
They're telling the story, that's what happened, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They act like they know where that water went. I don't know what that means.
Oh, the pollution's gone now, so we're all good.
Thank you, Dr. Water.
Yeah.
But
it's not like we got rid of the pollution. We just figured out how to move it somewhere else.
Yeah. And yeah, you're getting this information from like a retired like fucking PE teacher. But so their joke was that all that polluted water would get sent to St. Louis.
Yeah.
But they got us back because they bottled it and sold it back to us as Bud Light. And that joke fucking murders,
right?
Right?
People hate Bud Light because trans.
But then I would come in with my Sears Tower, Willis Tower, 9/11 joke.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then
they're like, boo. Yeah. Like, goddamn, dude.
And then I take my lime scooter to the Sears Tower.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love it. That's a beautiful end to a movie. We don't even see the jump. We just see
right
like the end of The Wrestler.
I had that in my mind as you said it.
Oh, The Wrestler?
Yeah.
You just see him jump off and you don't know what happened.
That's one of the last times I like genuinely cried watching a movie. Is
really?
That last scene? Yeah. Whenever that movie came out, when did that come out?
I don't know.
Dude, yeah. When he's just standing on the top of the ring, just like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And it's kind of like happy, but you don't. Yeah, it's good. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
I want to rewatch that.
I love that movie.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the last time I genuinely cried.
Yeah, I know.
I think it might have been 3,000 Miles to Graceland.
Yeah.
Man, I just thought hard for like the worst movie to cry to, and that's what I came up with. I feel like I could have done so much better, but when you said it, I was like, I'm going to think of a dumb movie to cry to, and then I came up with that one. It's so weak.
That's
I watch movies all week.
What about Piss Patrol?
Piss Patrol.
Remember? Yeah, you would probably don't even remember. I told you about it. Was the craziest to be dumb movie.
Oh yeah,
but Piss it was the only thing I remember from it was that the opening credits to the actors was just their Instagram handles.
Yep.
No names either. Yeah. Just at whatever.
Hey man, that's more important nowadays. Mm-hmm. That's currency.
That is currency. Shade soon will be currency.
That's right.
If we do this together,
put a roof over the city.
Put a roof over the city. Hey, you are able to say that to every person you see in the city. Anyone who steps in front of you is like, "Hey, Who put a roof over your head?
Yeah,
right.
yeah. You got that forever.
I have that forever.
Yeah.
One of our marketing things.
I put you on this earth, I could take you off.
Yeah.
That's the other thing people say.
And then once we established our giant roof company, it's me and you like standing like this, and it says shadiest in town.
Ooh, I like that.
This is all getting better and better.
Yeah.
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 Okay, funds.
We just got to get this going.
We can be like the. Yeah, we should just
start buying
GoFundMe.
shingles.
What if we start a GoFundMe every week for every incubator idea and see which one gets?
I'm gonna write this down because that's actually a good idea.
See which one gets the highest amount of dollars, and then we use.
Is there any punishment for not doing what you say you're gonna do in a GoFundMe? I feel like if that was the case, half the people on GoFundMe would go to jail.
Write that down, by the way. Let's tackle that on next week's episode. Okay. What the punishment should be. Honestly, yeah.
Like if you die from cancer instead of the surgery working.
Can you Google dumbest GoFundMes?
I don't know. There used to be a couple YouTube people who would just review GoFundMes and like say how dumb they were.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
But see, that's what you talked about. Like, you do it one time.
If we had an Andrew.
We need an Andrew.
We would have him put this up every week.
Man, I do know an Andrew. And I fucking hate him, though. So we can't
A guy who would do our bidding.
Yeah. But I don't like being around this guy, so.
Yeah. That is always part of the problem.
That's going to be the problem.
Every Andrew.
That's always going to be the problem.
Because you wouldn't, like, have somebody you respect do your bidding. You need, like, a henchman. That's why, like, supervillains are always, like, beating up their henchmen and stuff.
Yes. That is what happens, isn't it?
Because you're like, they're so annoying.
I never realized that. Yeah. They're the one who makes me feel good, but I hate them. It's kind of like... Victor Sweet making that one guy eat off the floor in Four Brothers.
That was great.
Yeah.
In front of his wife.
We're going to end up going another hour. Yeah.
Let's call it.
Let's call her. All right.
Yeah.
See you next week.